Good morning, boys. How are you today? Our video today, the video number 3 in the same lesson, integration between two curves. Today, boys, we will discuss with each other's new idea. This idea is if you have the equations of the graphs, but without the limits, without the numbers of the region, how can we find the numbers of the regions, I mean the limits, and how can we decide which graph up, which graph down? Focus with me in the objective to find the area of the region enclosed between two graphs, but take care, not graphed. First of all, the graphs, not graphed. And second thing, the ends, I mean the numbers of the region, do not exist. So you have here two missions. Number one, you have to decide which graph up, which graph down. Number two, you have to decide the numbers of the region, the first and the second number. So start with me with the first question and take care about our procedures and try to apply it on the exercises with me. I have to remember you by the main rule, the upper function minus the lower function, and the region starts from A to B. Find the integration. In this case, you will get the area between these two curves. Start with me with the first question. In the first question, I have two functions, but without the values of A and B. So I have to find the values of A and B. This is number one. Number two, I have to decide which one up, which one down. So by an easy way, like I told you before, first of all, to find A and B, take the two curves and put it equals to each others. Why equals to each others? Because here you have y and here you have y. Y equals to y. So this one will be equals to this one. So I will put 6x squared equals to 4x. Make it zero equation. By moving 4x to the other side, it will be 6x squared minus 4x and put it equals to 0. You can use your calculator to get the answer or use your mind. So the answer will be x equals 0, and the second value for x, it will be x equals 2 over 3. For sure, the smaller value will be A and the bigger will be B. So you got the value of A and B. What about the upper and lower functions? So start to graph by table, by any way. And you taught before many ways for graphing any function. For 6x squared, it will be a quadratic function and the shape will be like U and open upward. So I will do it by this way. For x, it's a function from degree 1, so it will be straight line. So the graph will be by this way. I think from the graph, without keep talking, you can decide which function up, which function down. This one, it will be function y1. This is supposite y1. This is supposite y2. So y1 upper, y2, it will be the lower. Now I finished. Try to follow the same strategy that we did it before. So I will find the subtraction, the upper 4x minus the lower 6x squared. There is no simplification, so I will leave it as it is. After that, find the area directly. It will be the integral. Where is A? Excellent. Where is B? 2 over 3. Excellent. 4 4x minus 6x square close dx equals, who can tell me the answer? Excellent, I heard someone tell me the answer. It will be 4x square over 2 minus 6x cube over 3. You can simplify before substitute by the upper and lower numbers, or you can substitute directly. So I will open two brackets, between them minus, replace each x by 2 over 3. It will be negative 5.4, and replace it by 0. It will be 0. So the final answer, it will be negative 5.4. Here there is a small mistake. As you know, boys, there is no area by negative. So what they will do, I will put absolute for the answer to get the answer all the time by positive. So it will be 5.4. Now I finished. Again, boys, please take care about the order of the procedures. First of all, find A and B by using the equalize between y1 and y2. Put it equals to each other's. After that, find A and B. Second step, this is supposite. Just 1 minute. To be clear, I will choose another color. This one not clear, make it pink. This step, supposite step number 1. And here step number 2. And here step number 3. Here 4. I think it's clear, boys. Okay? This is your map to get the answer. This is your strategy. This is your steps, procedures. So please focus on these steps. And we will apply this way again on another exercise, and please help me. Yes, you have here y1, y2. First of all, put y1 equals to y2 to get A and B. It will be 2x square equals x square plus 2. Some students asked me before, yeah, mister, sometimes we started by y2 equals to y1, and sometimes y1 equals to y2. It will be the same, boys. If you start by y1 equals to y2, it will be the same, like y2 equals to y1. Okay? After that, simplify. It will be x square equals to, take the square root. So the answer will be x equals positive square root 2 and x2 equals negative square root 2. For sure, boys, the first value, it will be here. It will be B. Here it will be A. So you got the values of A and B. What about the graphs? I want to decide which one up, which one down. So what do you will do? Start to graph. And I told you can graph by anyway. For y1, it's too much easy. It will be like you open upward and around y-axis and the vertex on the original, or the origin, I'm so sorry. After that, x, this is y1. What about y2? X squared plus 2. You taught it before. It will be like you open upward, but starts from 2 on y-axis. So this is y2. I think you can decide which one up, which one down. So I will take this area, or find the result for this area. Now subtract like we did before. It will be which one up? y2. Yes, so x squared plus 2 minus 2x squared. Simplify, it will be minus x squared plus 2. Now find the integration. It means the area and the result from negative 2, I mean the values of a and b, for negative x squared plus 2. Don't forget to put dx. Who can tell me the result of the integration? Excellent boys, excellent boys. So it will be negative x cubed over 3 plus 2x. The last step, 2 brackets between them, minus, replace each x by the square root. It will be 4 square root 2 over 3 by negative, and I'm so sorry, it will be by positive. Just 1 minute, boys. It will be 4 square root 2 over 3. And when you replace each x by negative square root, it will be negative 4 square root 2 over 3. And now find the final answer. It will be 8 square root 2 over 3. Like we did before, boys. Step 1, step 2, step 3, step 4. And if you want me, do it by another color to be a little bit clear. As I told you, this is step 1. This is step 2. Here 3. Here 4. I think there is no difference between the previous exercise and this exercise. Okay? Now we will go to another slide and another exercise. And I think the idea will be not strange for you. The idea will be too much familiar with you, but just focus on the steps that I told you. Yes, you have here two functions. I heard someone told me directly, mister, put it equals to each other. 2x equals x squared over 4. Cross multiplication. So it will be 8x equals x squared. Now simplify by any way. So you will get x equals 0, x equals 8. So this is the value of A, this is the value of B. طيب, what about the graph? Which one up, which one down? If you start to graph, it's too much easy, boys. And I think I gave you the same idea before. X squared over 4, it will be by this way. And 2x, it will be by this way. So I think if I suppose this one, y1, y2, for sure this is y1, this is y2. So you can get the subtraction now. Sub equals, where is y1? 2x minus x squared over 4. You cannot simplify more, so leave it. After that, find the area, the integration from 0 till 8, 2x minus x squared over 4 dx. Get the answer. It will be 2x squared over 2, and you can cancel 2 with 2, and x cubed over 12, and the limits of the integration from 0 till 8. Now open two brackets. Replace each x by 8. It will be 21.3. Replace each x by 0. It will be 0. So the final answer 21.3. Check the answers again. Check the steps. You will find I followed the same strategy and the same steps. Last exercise, boys, it will be classwork for you. And you have to solve it alone. And I think you can do it. Because the idea not difficult. And the idea I gave you before or I taught you before. Here you have two functions. So first of all, you have to find A and B. After that, you have to decide which graph up, which graph down. After that, the subtraction. After that, the integration. After that, the result. Thank you so much, boys. I'm really amazing with you today. Your teacher, Mr. Isam Gabr. Thank you so much. Bye-bye.